Okay, we're going to tie a red tag. It's one of the first dry flies that I ever learned to tie. It's quite a simple fly to tie, and it's a good imitation of a number of insects. In other words, it's generic. So I've chosen a hook around the size 12. It's a stout short shank hook, which is an ideal hook for the red tag, nice and strong. So I'll take the silk just behind the eye and a couple of winds, lock it into place, and take the silk all the way down to the bend of the hook. Now I've chosen some red wool, nice colour, for the tag, which I'm going to lay across the top and pinch that into place with my left hand. Pull the thread up, pinch it over the top and slide it down. A couple of turns, that'll lock that off into place. Trim off the excess. Next, I'm going to use some dubbing. This is glister. A little bit of beeswax will help the glister, the dubbing, to stick to the thread. And I'm just going to pinch off a few fibres, not too much, keep it nice and sparse. That gives us a good control over the body shape. And spin that in one direction onto the thread. And slide it up to the tag there and wind that forward. The general beetle body shape. A little bit more dubbing. And wind that forward, leaving enough space at the eye for the hackle, which I've chosen out of the cape. And the fibres, if I stroke them forward, I can see that they're just quite a good length. It'll help balance the fly out. We don't want them too big or too small. And strip off the fibres at the front. Trim a little bit back, so I've got a nice little spur there that I can sit underneath the hook shank and bring the thread up over the top to lock that in place. Now winding the hackle on. And trim off the excess. Finally, we're just going to lock this off by using a small tool. A couple of turns gives us a half hitch. We slide that up to the eye, and for good measure, a couple or three of those. Nice and simple. Trim off the thread and give the tail a final little touch up, just get it to the nice length. Maybe brush out a few fibres with a little bit of Velcro attached to a icipole stick. Give the fibres, the light will catch those fibres quite nicely on the water. And there we have a nice little red tag.